Good evening and salutations, my GH fans. You know, uh, I just don't know what the hell they're doing with Sam at this point. I have zero idea, and for the longest time, I've just been looking at the character and just been thinking, why are you still here? You know, I say this all the time, and I guess it bears repeating. I feel like they just generally stopped caring about the character when they put her with, yes, Patrick Drake, right? And since Jason's been in town, this character has been out of pocket. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of characters have been out of pocket, and I get that they're trying to create this tension and everything like that, and picking sides and whose side you on, because this is something stupid that Christina said. One of many things that she's just been saying, just being stupid, but they're doing it in this way where it just makes the characters look dumb, right? And so, Portia comes in and Sam gets blindsided that, you know, um, about the whole hospice thing. The thing is, Sam, you're not married to Dante. So in all reality, the hospital really doesn't have to share any information with you. Now, I give from an emotional standpoint that she's upset about it, right? Um, because for a lot of us, we sit there and look at hospice, and when we have a loved one that's in that situation, we look at it like the hospital and people giving up on them. So I can understand that from an emotional standpoint, but her coming at Portia and talking about, well, if Curtis is in this situation, how would you feel? It's like, boo, you're completely out of pocket. I honestly tell you the truth, she could have been very cold about it and just straight up said, like, you're not family and you're not married to him. I don't owe you anything. In all reality, I'm being nice to you because I understand the situation that you're going through, but you're completely out of line for bringing my husband into this. So Stella comes in and, she pretty much talks about the same thing, how hospice can be good, it can make him a lot better. And she does sit there and say that, listen, the hospitals, even though they try to be clean, maybe, like people do get sick in hospitals, and maybe, turning woods would be a lot better. And after she calms down Sam realizes that she was out of pocket, and she does definitely owe Portia an apology. And Stella's talking about how to apologize to her for blindsiding her. But in all reality, once again, you're not married to Dante. They do not owe you that information. As cold hearted as that sounds, but it's the truth. So, with that's going on, and Sam is not there telling the stupid story that I give two ish about Christina versus Joss. Joss feels like Jason didn't do it, knows his character, and just doesn't see that. Christina, being disloyal as F, is like, well, my daddy believed that he did it, so he did it. All the evidence is not there pointing toward. I'm sorry, sweetheart. When did you actually get a law license? Oh wait, you didn't get a law license. What do you do again exactly? Oh, okay. So like, I mean, it's just kind of laughable that you're talking like you're a lawyer because you're not. Um, so they're going back and forth. Liz kind of comes in there to just kind of calm the situation down before they both wound up getting kicked out the courtroom. Well, the court place. Jocelyn leaves because at this point she's like, you know what, listen, I can't even sit there and look at you anymore. And Liz is like, you got to understand that, the emotions are running high. And, Jocelyn's not the enemy. She just feels how she feels, and you feel how you feel. And that's when Christina's like, well, everyone has to pick sides. I was like, no, you don't have to pick sides. You can sit there and be Switzerland. You can literally sit there and be like, she just sounds like an idiot. You don't actually have to sit there and pick sides. You can look at it and be like, yeah, it does look pretty bad. But I do believe in this character, and we just have to wait and see how it plays out. You can actually do that. It's whatever. Um, Olivia thinks that Jason shot Dante because I don't know. Honestly, tell you the truth, I really don't care. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not even gonna sit there and try to fake it. I just don't care. Um, Carly's there. They seem like they about to get into it, and Drew's like, listen, let's just emotions are running high. We don't need this right now. Let's just kind of go to our separate corners. So Drew tells Olivia that, listen, I'm not with Carly anymore because Jason got back, and I'm not gonna sit and be second fiddle to anyone. Nina's there for some odd reason. In reality, I'm kind of just like, Nina, you weren't really needed in this episode. And she's just coming across as super desperate. She's all like, oh, well, I need to be there for Sonny's family. No, you don't. Because Sonny's family don't like you. And Sonny is not there himself. So you being there is just stupid. Like, you don't even need to be there. The minute that the trial started and he wasn't there, you should have left. Well, to be honest, you really shouldn't have been there in the first place. Because, probably have this thing called dignity and respect in yourself, but you should have definitely left. So trial starts, and Molly brings up her argument, Diane brings up her argument, Diane wins. I don't really understand why towards the end Alexis is like, you did a good job, and you 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 made a good argument, and this, that, and the third. It's like you're Smith, you're trying to give your daughter participation points. That's not what she needs right now. She didn't win, and that's the bottom line. And Jocelyn again made well. Again, I cannot believe I'm sitting there saying this, but she made a couple good points. She was sitting there saying to Christina, like, Molly shouldn't even be prosecuting this case. Conflict of interest, and she did make a point as far as Sonny not being there. Carly was upset, like, Sonny's not here, and Jocelyn's like, good, because Sonny does not deserve Jason's loyalty. And as much problems as I do have with Jocelyn at times, I 100% agree with that. Now, Sonny is at the penthouse. I guess he just came back from seeing Dante. He's not happy. Ava's there to sit there and keep him company, tell some stories, and listen to him vent. And now she's all like, well, we don't know what could have happened. Maybe Jason didn't do it, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, ooh, like 8 days ago, you listened to this saying, well, maybe he did do it. I mean, he's been gone for a long time, and he moved on your wife pretty fast. I'm just like, Ava, where are you going with this? I get that you're trying to be there to support him and everything like that, which is cool, but it's maybe you just don't want to piss him off because you keep sitting there changing sides. Maybe he did do it. Maybe he didn't do it. Da 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 da. Carly knocks on the door. The minute Ava answers it, and Ava's like, well, it's not really a good time. Carly is not even snipped there. Carly's just like, what out my damn way? And she starts blasting Sonny for not being there. And she's snipped there saying that Jason wouldn't sit there and, Jason wouldn't shoot Dante. And and that's the thing. Carly's like, how many times did Jason save your life? At the very least, give him the benefit of the doubt. You owe him that. And what self-centered Sonny say? I don't owe him anything. I don't owe him anything. This guy has literally been loyal to you since you pretty much kind of manipulated him into doing your dirty work. He's given up so much for you. And for him to sit there and say that, I mean, it's laughable when people sit there and call Sonny loyal. Loyal. Okay, maybe I shouldn't sit there and say that because he does have his times where he can be loyal. But to the people that actually care about him and try to protect him and save his life, for him to sit there and say that, I mean, that's just pretty low. But in all reality, that is Sonny. I mean, he took a minor and pretty much kind of put her on a pole, gave her candy, and slept with her. And then actually had the audacity to sit there and say to Scott, because I was watching some old clips, it was your fault. You weren't there. So that gave him total permission to sit there and take advantage of her. Oh my God. It's times like this, and I'm just looking at my past self, and I used to sit there and be like, oh man, I love Sonny. He's the best. He's my favorite character. And now I'm just like, I said that. I said that, and I own that. Mm-hmm. Yep, I own that. $5 million on bail. Um, Also, when Sam is not there watching over Dante, he spills the cup, and if you didn't watch these sort of previews, he does wake up tomorrow. Not really spoiling it because you see it in the previews, and it was one of those things. It was like, well, damn, they didn't even sit there and try to have any sort of mystery whatsoever. I mean, even when he knocked over the cup, his eyes were still closed. And in the previews, you just saw him just waking up, like no mystery, none whatsoever. Just he just wakes up. Just okay, all right, that's cool. All right. And Michael was there to sit there and post bail. After everything that Jason did for Michael, it's like 5 minutes, like whatever. I mean, honestly, 5 million to him is like play money at this point. I mean, he still has money from Sonny and his family, and plus, Porter made money. So 5 million is kind of like what, $5 to him, really. Um, I also felt like I should mention him because he was actually in the episode. Um, I feel like somebody else may have been in the episode, but I can't think of it. And oddly, when the trial was over and Nina was leaving and saw Christina, Christina was not that hard on Nina, which I was kind of surprised by. I guess she did sit there and look at it in some ways and like, you did make my dad happy, and I hope it works. I hope it works out. And maybe she's like that because, let's be honest, she's not entirely thrilled with Carly. She is, Team Sunny. They battle back and forth, and she's pretty much always taking Sunny's side. And so, even the whole SEC thing is like, well, I mean, Carly did do it, so I mean, not like it was you know, you did actually do it, and maybe because of her own screw ups that she can sit there and be a little more sympathetic towards Nina. So anyway, that's the gist of the episode. If I missed anything, let me know in the comment section. Also, if I missed anything, come to the live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll sit there and talk about all the shows. Y&R, because you see it right there. Bold and Beautiful, yeah, that's there too. General Hospital and Days of Our Lives. So yes, with that being said, I'm going to go. I'll see you in the next video.